What's up, guys? You won't believe what just happened. Farmers who voted for Trump and are now going bankrupt like never before. This is update, and also workers, they're turning away from them. So guys, let's dive in. Each and every clip we will see in today's video, credit belongs to the owner of the videos. I will be back with commentary.
Son mis taxis. Tengo 19 años haciendo taxis. Sin derechos. Mire, ¿y saben por qué los he hecho año con año con esa de que nos van a dar un camino a la ciudadanía? Con la promesa de una legalización.
So, what you see in this video is a farm worker that is showing proof that he's doing everything the right way and doing his taxes and everything that's been going on with immigration and the farmers getting raided like that happened the other week. They have decided to go on a strike here in California because of these raids that have been going on. And I get it why they're doing this, because it's so unfair. He says that he has done his taxes for 19 years straight, since I think that's the time that he's been here. And he's doing them because they promised that they're going to give him a pathway to citizenship. But the way everything's looking right now, it doesn't seem like it's going to be that way. Because I feel for this administration, it feels like no matter if you're doing things the right way, they do not care about our immigrants and our migrant families that are just looking for a better future. Even if you're doing everything the right way, they do not care. And these farmers are the reason why we have food on our table, why we have vegetables, why we have all this. They're the reason why we're able to eat. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Let me know.
So guys, this farmer, they trusted Trump. They thought he's going to protect them to make economy better, and now they are finding out in really, really hard way. Even their workers, they have left. They are saying no. We see many farmers going bankrupt, but this time it's getting worse, guys. Let's keep watching. Credit belongs to the owner of the video. I will be back with commentary.
Hey, did y'all see this shit? Look, check this out.
This is the consequences when we chose the wrong direction. It is what it is. Make America great.
Bruh, thousands of immigrant farm workers across the U.S. just started their 3-day strike today. They said no more back-breaking labor for pennies, while y'all sip on $7 lattes and scroll on TikTok all day. So from the 16th to the 18th, they're walking off the field. And trust me, America gonna feel it. And these the same people that y'all said were taking your job. But to keep this shit 100, ain't none of y'all ass about to clock out of that AC cubicle just to pick strawberries in 100-degree heat. We don't be thinking about where our food comes from until it stops coming. No tomatoes, no onions, no lettuce, no fruit. These grocery shelves might be looking real empty real fast. And this ain't just a walkout, it's a warning. Because without them, there is no agriculture. Without them, there is no fresh food. And without them, there is no America that eats. And the cold shit about it, they ain't even fighting for better pay. They just fighting to be seen for their hard work, to be heard, to be treated like the essential workers that they've always been. Talking about backbone, it's definitely not in the boardrooms. It's in the fields. It's in the hands of the same people y'all keep overlooking. So let this be your wake-up call. Support your local farmers, respect immigrant labor, and never forget the real supply chain starts with a human being. Type support in the comments if you really do. And if you don't,
As even the workers from the farm, they work so hard, and now they're saying enough is enough. They disrespect the small paycheck. We can't stay anymore because they don't respect them. They voted against them. This is so crazy. It's like biting the hand that feeds you. So guys, let's keep watching.
Let us be clear. When you pick up a strawberry, a tomato, or grapes, you're holding it in your hand from the sweat, the struggle, and story of a farm worker. More than likely an undocumented, exploited farm worker.
That's right, that's right.
We are not machines. We are not criminals. We are the backbone of our food system. And we are tired of being treated as disposable.
Este es mi testimonio de que yo no soy ni un criminal. Miren, no somos criminales.
The farmer strike in California started today.
And the farmers are requesting that we do not buy produce starting today, which is the 16th. So for 3 days, they've disappeared from the farms and just gonna let the vegetation do what it does naturally. And in doing this, they're asking for a path to citizenship. I think they need to do this as long as possible, but they're starting with 3 days. And I think if we really show that we can support this, maybe they can do more. I'd love to find a way to pay him to stay home, because there's actually clipboards or whatever going around in hospitals asking nurses to pick blueberries on the weekends. This isn't a joke. 20,000 berries. And then you get a credit towards something if you go do that. Like they're trying to act like, oh, it's this opportunity. If you go pick 20,000 blueberries, and they're going, the fuck? No. This is going to haunt these people. The problem is it's going to haunt us too. So if we don't support this, we are going to have shortages of fruits and vegetables, something we actually need. It's really going to be a problem. So please support this and let everyone around you know.
This is not just bad luck. This is policy. Trump made choice that has the people who supported him the most. And now the money is gone. The workers, they're gone. Even the farms are going down. Remind you, no sympathy because they voted for this. Wow. Let's keep watching.
Yeah, take a look at this. I live in Iowa. More farmers filed for bankruptcy in the first 3 months of 2025 than all of 2024. And you wonder why? Maybe tariffs. But you wonder what the solution might be to this? I want you to read this. Farms filing for bankruptcy under Chapter 12 of the Federal Bankruptcy Code, which gives farmers and fishermen a chance to restructure their operations and plan to repay all of their debts. What does this sound like familiar? I know a lot of people on here are younger than me. But there was a farm crisis back in the 80s where, all these people swooped in, these banks swooped in and said, here, we'll let you restructure your loans. Don't worry, we'll give you this new loan, restructure the one that you have, with impossibleness to be able to pay this back. So they took those farms, and guess who's going to benefit? Corporate agriculture. And if you didn't know already, if you haven't heard this, J.D. Vance is part owner or started this company several years ago called Ag Trader, which buys up distressed farms. That's convenient, isn't it? So let's put the president in place who ruins everything and makes these small farmers go under, and the vice president has a hold on a business that gobbles up all those farms that are in crisis. Convenient, I'd say.
Running a farm, it's hard work. It needs real leadership. Because you can't build a farm with empty promises, with betrayal, because you betray your own workers. So this, what's happening is like what you deserve. It's like what you wanted. You trusted the guy who don't care about you. Wow. So guys, I have one clip I have left. Let's watch. I'll be back.
55%. That's the rate that American farmers have been declaring bankruptcy over and above last year. 55% more bankruptcies of American farmers. And it's the conditions, the economic conditions that are contributing to it. A lack of a workforce, a lack of labor, tariffs, the whole 9 yards. Everything this administration has done is contributing to these people losing everything. They're losing the farm, right? So why is this important? Why should you care? Well, what happens when a family declares bankruptcy is that their property is sold in a sheriff's auction to satisfy creditors. And so they lose their property. It's fire sailed. And, if they've got a $1 million loan on the 1,000 acres they got, and they get $500,000 for the property, well, they're on the hook for another $500,000. We're talking about generations that have farmed land, that have been farmers their entire lives, losing everything because they can't sell a product overseas. I mean, most of our corn and grain is sold to other countries, and the tariffs are making it more expensive than other options. So they can't sell what they've farmed for decades or centuries. So what's the end run here? Why is this happening? Well, my speculation is that there's large, massive farming operations out there, very large corporations that have hundreds of thousands, if not millions of acres. For example, the King Ranch. And 25 years ago, they had 1 million acres and several 100,000 head of cattle. And they're looking to expand. So how do you expand cheaply? Well, what you do...
Farming is one of the hardest jobs in America. And you just have people who come and work on your farm, and you even pay them as much as you like, small money, but they're willing to be there and work for you for years. And when you go to vote, you voted against them just like that. You're deporting them, you're separating their families. The workers who've been there for you, who help you to put the food on the table. Wow. I don't know how to call these guys. This is karma. Because what you think, you were just hurting other people, but your hatred blinded you. You didn't see how this one is going to cost you and cost your family. And now you're going bankrupt. You're expecting people to come in and save you and just save you and just help you out. Have sympathy, feel sorry for you. I know, like, farming is an essential part of every country economy. I know if farmers keep going bankrupt, people will suffer from it. Even people who didn't vote for this. But you will suffer more because the person you voted is betraying you. You know why? Because you betray your own workers. For me, seeing them saying like, oh no, we are not going to work for you again, especially for this price, I'm so happy. I'm so happy because they deserve more. They deserve the best. Because they work for you in the sun, in the rain, and you just like stab their back like that. You voted against them, and now you're crying. What was the reason for you to vote against your own interest? You voted for the person who don't care that you're suffering. Oh my God. I hope next time you will use your brain, you'll be smarter, because don't let your hatred or your friends or your family decide who you vote for. Just think about it. Be careful. Because the harm you wished for other, it's coming to you. And in very bad way. You are finding out this is real. This is happening. Wow. So guys, I have comments from the people. Let's hear what the people are saying about the situation. Let me get there. Give me a minute. Okay, here we go. The first comment say, you believe he was your savior and now his reason your land is gone. Wake up. They don't want to wake up. The second one, Trump gave rich people tax card and gave you what? Bankruptcy or bad debt? I'm wondering. Your workers are smarter than you. At least they know when it's time to leave. The fourth one, this is what happened when you vote for someone who only help himself. He only care about himself. Oh my God. He even told you, but anyways. The last one, you choose politics over people. Now your business is dying. That's not fake news. That's your bank account. Yeah, guys, what's happening is what you voted for. Enjoy it. Don't make people feel bad that they are not feeling sorry for you, because you didn't feel sorry for other people, even for your own workers. But because you are going bankrupt, your family is suffering, you're like, okay, you know what, save me. Wow. So guys, let me know what you think in the situation. Like, comment, and share the video. I appreciate that. I'll see you next one. Bye.